next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. He fields it from the 8. He shows a burst on his return. And in the end block, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the
30. Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Head to 60. Head to 60. Set go.
Straight to the air they go. His first pass falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. He found some running room for a nice gain. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's Saul in the ground. And he'll push this upfield and he'll never set it down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready. Bring him down.
You know, running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw now. No look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he makes sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20. It jumps out at the 13. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jalen White gets it for the first time. And they beat him to the edge. That one stopped back in the line. The rookie out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
You want to see the term read and react to a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Ready?
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Ritter.
but saved himself just a couple yards short.
60 back there. 60 back there.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. He lets one fly deep downfield. Almost an opening drop interception. That one down on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up right now.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that hit before you think of anything else.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. So no return on that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
Check go.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. He's brought down for pushes at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now.
Running left is Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's 2nd and 14. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He gets set for a bullet. He knocks it with the deep ball incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Come on, set. Ready.
Now looking to throw. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Ready.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Yep.
There's a give for right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. Neighbors with the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. Ready to close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down.
Here we go.
Rolling here, Ritter. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And it's a pick six. it, takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Now they'll try the point after. And the kick is good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of the defense. He feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, costing their 1st down mark.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They motion a receiver left. From the 33 on 2nd down.
Chance to go giant after the play. Let's the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, I don't even know sometimes what it means to bow up. But that's exactly what the defense did. I do know this. It means stopping that offense in critical situations and forcing a 4th down. Now we get to see whether or not this offense wants to gamble.
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, sack. Hut, hut.
Staying with Robinson. And he has up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Bronco.
Throw in with a blitz on the way. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Into the red zone. He takes this one back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go now.
Back to the air, following the... And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second down behind the sticks. Another try following the sack. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, set. Ready.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Let's scurry forward for pick up 3.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. Go.
Right again. He's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with third and 3.
This is an offense that will emphasize the running game at different points of each of the contests. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Stopped at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
You love a huddle? You really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he's brought down for a ball.
Not sure if he's a missed assignment on the line. A dominant play on this point. Maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Ready. Hey, check that. Street. Set up. Hut.
Right. He's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Running behind center with Wyatt. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's fourth and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see what decision time one whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing fourth down play.
Here's Ritter. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Oh, no, they did it yet again. He makes the throw. It's a touchdown on the pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Bronk, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that return heads out of bounds. Jones on top. It's close to the heavy 35-yard line.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, and maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify on returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. Go.
2nd and 8. And the Giants are too much. They take it down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. Set up.
Wright's running out of the gun. Juke the defender. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ready.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Street. Hut.
They run from the gun to the right. And that's good for a gain of 5. Bernardo Green with that tackle. 1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Listen, coaches across all levels of football are the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
and that hit prevents a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Bouncing football. This is picked up by the
Yeah, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this group. Quick, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Set it. Set it.
Give to right. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Nick Bosa makes the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and then come up 2nd and 8.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. Type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Ritter to throw. This one is hit by the defender and runs out incomplete.
You ask a lot of defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only staying in their assignments hip pocket, but to make plays on the balls of the lives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Go. Go.
Ritter. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. He has room past the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here we go. Set. Set go.
He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play goalie ball. We don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a goalie like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set.
From the 16.
Escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the 49ers in a dime set now, 3rd down coming.
Let's go now.
Ritter looking to throw. And a terrific pass rush. As he throws it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another seconds to deliver the throw he wanted to. Got to give a lot of credit that
is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Secondly, 19 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass ball. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball at the 33 for first down.
18 Pioneers. Come on, set. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. And up.
They'll look to throw. It's another interception. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play. And that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long. But going forward, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Ritter setting up to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of the second half.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
19 Tiger. Go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go. Check go.
Setting up a throw. Makes the grab and bounds left side. He runs it down inside the 15 before going out. What a play on third and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given a chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running it with Wright. And their struggles on the ground continues. He's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Gotta be rush hour, kid. There's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's Wright on the carry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 20 on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Throwing off the play fake here. He puts some power on it, deep one left. And it really looks like on 3rd down to Green Bay, but the heat is incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. They can really use a good one here. Fair catch made here at the 30. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football.
At their own 31-yard line.
You've got 1st down from the 31. Back now, pressure on its way. Dulcich hauls it in. And he'll get over the 38-yard line before going.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes could turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming.
Go!
He'll throw it. Force that to his right. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Taps it quickly, receiver coming across here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They're up the middle. It's pretty tough for this safety to make a play throughout the traffic. You want to rain strong safety will put you on your back.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready? Cut that team! Cut that team! Back at 60!
Now Ritter. Into the hands of Neighbors. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Great Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback is man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When you see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Let's go!
Throwing on third and long. Completed over the middle. Rookie touchdown, short of the marker, so fourth down coming up.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on your face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Check! Check! Ready?
Robinson on the inside give. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Leon Diaby brings him down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go! Here we go!
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass complete to Dawson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
43-yard line.
Get it! Ready, ready?
Now we're on with Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
John Robinson.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to meet him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Ready, ready? Ready?
Here's 2nd and 11. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusted running back over the middle of the field you can depend on.
Ready, ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, smash! Panther 11! Panther 11! Go!
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And they pick him off again. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Take over 1st and 10.
The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Big play drives the ball. 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
sack. Another pass on second down. And catch is made down the right sideline. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Ritter. He beams one deep right side. Now they're facing fourth down. They're now ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And the fair catch made here at the 15. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds his target, Robinson. And he gets it up across the 30 before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now.
Dropping back to throw. Caught by his back. Gets it in and across the 35. And now he's going to get out of bounds after a nice game. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Something out of nothing, kid. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Got it. Ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Can't get it to him. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Man in motion here. This is right. And they're in the holes. They don't get anything on their own. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Hit the street. Let's go.
Handoff now, running right. And he hits a ball at the line and goes nowhere.
Well, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally damage the defense. The kid can get down here in the red zone becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did. As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
This return starts at the 5. Big hit from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before they can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Check. Hurt.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 now. Pearsall there to grab it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just great instincts. Go there on 2nd down rather than just making sure you're going to run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
No slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Shut up.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And there's a sign of life for the ground game. He's scored with a nice pickup. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. And they pick him up again. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Tag. Buffalo leading. 60 by 6.
No run with right. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to catch the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go.
Ritter to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Sack.
Back to throw it. Ooh, put some heat on this team ball. Big gain downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Now right. He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know you well some of my puzzles, kid. I know do in this one was about will power. He got to rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try with that first down.
And run again with Wright. And he'll get them in there for a first down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out here, too.
Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Come on, set, roll, set, go. Ready?
Behind center with Wright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Giants up by 6. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed out the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel again after this one. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
It goes to a knee as time winds down this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed out the clock. The really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Oh, he missed it! The pressure comes in on that short attempt. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Go!
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Is going to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, and they can just run out this clock. The Giants taking a here, running out the final seconds to their victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win.
18 Cardinal.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.